What's up, YouTube? I can't be that excited about this video. This is not a video I wanted to make today, or ever have to make. Yeah, so you can always tell this is not good news for Power Ranger fans. Unfortunately, I do have to make this video. I was waiting for official confirmation, and which we have finally officially gotten, unfortunately, which is that apparently it happened last night, but JDF, or Jason David Frank, passed away. So, the actor that plays Tommy Oliver, he passed away. Unfortunately, it was also due to suicide. So, my condolences to the family, especially his daughter, Jenna. I think I said her name right. I think it's Jenna. Yeah, brain fart. Now, I was lucky enough a few years back to actually get to meet him. Very nice guy to his fans. I don't know how he was, to work with or anything. But to his fans, he was the nicest guy. Nicest guy. Like, if I could edit and put the picture in from when I met him, I would, but unfortunately, I'm not that good at editing, so. But yeah, nicest guy. Nicest guy. Really was the nicest guy. He even offered to sign, because I had him use my Legacy Gold Morpher, the Tommy Morpher, Legacy Tommy Morpher. He offered to sign it for free, just because he could. I said no, because I was going to play with the thing, so, and, having the signing on it would have, you couldn't really play with it, with the signing on it. Even though where he would have signed it would have been okay. I mean, looking back, obviously, I don't even still have that toy, so that wouldn't have done me any good either way. But, yeah, nicest guy. Really was nicest guy. I mean, feel bad for the guy. I mean, we don't know what led up to it, but we can only imagine. I mean, I said condolences for the family. Alright, just because I don't want to make a 2-minute long video, some of my favorite Tommy moments from the show. Well, obviously, first one off would be Green with Evil. Obviously, love the Green with Evil arc. One of the best arcs in Power Rangers, I mean. And then, obviously, when he came back as White Ranger, I still love watching White Light, especially part 2. Especially when Kimberly passes out, which is hilarious. And what Tommy does when he wakes her up. So sweet. Oh, another one of my favorites. Not really anything from Zeo. Turbo, obviously. Turbo the movie, of course. Love watching that. I think I might just watch that. I think that's still on HBO Max, actually. Even though I have it on DVD, but I don't have it here. So, I'd have to grab it. Well, obviously, MNPR, the movie, of course. Welcome to my nightmare. What was it, nightmare? I think is what he said. When he was using the handle of the, I think it was a shovel he broke off, as a bow staff. Which was probably actually a bow staff. That was pretty funny. Honestly, one of my favorites, I'm sorry, when he came back in Dino Thunder, was one of my favorite things. Well, one, because that was before the days of Twitter, and, well, I think Twitter was around back then. I didn't really pay any attention to it, but that was before the fandom would leak castings all the time. So, I had no idea he was coming back. This was back I was in middle school at the time. I know, I'm old, I know. But I was in middle school at the time. I was, let's see, okay. I'm just going to look it up. But yeah, so I was in middle school at the time. So I was in middle school at the time. I think it was it 6th grade? Or 7th grade? So I would have been 14 at the time, so I think that I might have been in 8th grade, actually. I can't remember. Let's see, yeah, I would have been 14, so yeah, I probably would have been. No, 7th grade, I think I had that right. I was always a year older than everybody in my class, okay? Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. That's something I'm never going to tell you guys why that was. It's nothing all that bad, but it's just nothing you guys need to be told about. I'll just say that. But I was always a year older. So, yeah, I was in 7th grade then. Yeah, I was in 7th. Yeah. 7th grade. Yep. Because I was been 16 as a freshman. Yeah. Yep. 7th grade. So, yeah. And I remember seeing that. I was home on a Saturday, surprisingly. Home on a Saturday, because between soccer, cross country, track, I was almost never home on Saturdays. But I happened to be home on Saturday, and I happened to catch, Power Rangers is on. New show. So I watched it, and, the opening of the episode, you see Tommy. I'm like, hold on, is that who I think it is? It is! Got super excited. Not like, I think I was even home by myself. Which was even more rare on a weekend. I was home alone. But yeah, so that was always special. I love rewatching that episode too. Because it was just like, oh my god. Nowadays, if a Ranger's coming back, we know about it ahead of time. Because of casting information and people leaking crap. Sorry, my language. So that will always be special. Let's see. I'm trying to think. King for Your Day and Zero was always interesting. There we go. There's a good Zero memory for you. And of course, when they left in Turbo was always sad. But still awesome at the same time. Because you got to see Zordon and Alpha one last time. Alpha 5 to be exact. Well, no. I think we see Alpha again, but we don't ever see... Well, next time we see Zordon, it doesn't go so well. As I chuckle. And you always kind of wonders, where was Tommy during Countdown to Destruction? I mean, this was before him coming back all the bloody time, but where was he during Countdown for Destruction? Because I don't ever remember seeing Turbo Red. Or... whichever power he would have ended up using, I would assume Turbo Red. Because you see Zero Gold, you see a few others, but I don't remember seeing Turbo Red. I don't remember seeing Turbo Blue. And that would have made sense to even then, because you knew that Justin still had his morpher. Again, I'd like to see Justin appear on the show one more time, but I don't think Blake Foster would come back. But I mean, I'd just like to see it one more time for him to appear on the show, just because I kind of want to know what Justin's up to nowadays. But yeah, he had a condolence page. I think a lot of the actors put up condolences. I know Walter Jones did, because he put it on Facebook as well as Twitter. I think Blake Foster I know did, because he put it on Instagram. That's the only two I've heard about so far. But probably other Rangers actors have too. But... again, my condolences to the family. I do not have anything that Tommy signed that I will be selling. I can tell you that much. I wouldn't anyways. I mean, I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon stuff. I'm just not. I mean, my condolences to the family. I mean, all right, guys. I'll catch you later. I got some G.I. Joe figures I know I need to put up videos for. I think that's it right now that I have filmed. I might do some retro reviews of some of the Megazords I have, just because to put something up. I might have something special on Tuesday though, which is ironically my birthday, but I don't know about that. I gotta talk to Billy about that. I'll catch you guys later. Good night.